All right, going hot, and we are back with Shin Megami Tensei III here on TechnoPoverty. We're
Nocturne. Sounds like a James Bond game name.
Shin Megami Tensei III. James Bond in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
Shin Megami Tensei III, James Bond in Nocturne.
I hope Denis makes a Moonraker, you know?
Something like that would be very fun.
Just the complete opposite. Although I think, well, we'll see what his fetishes or proclivities do with the James Bond idea.
Yeah.
I think the effectiveness of his Dune isn't so much that it's adapting the story of Dune, it's that it's making a very good diorama of Dune for Dune fans to point to and be like, look, Dune is smart and big and serious and important.
Well,
I don't mean that in a bad way either. It's Dune's one of those stories where it's very easy to take it in bad faith and just make it look silly and dumb. And I think the fans have been subjected to that for so long. And Denis was really good at making it like presentable.
I think Dune. What's up, 3256? I think Dune. What's up, Dune? I think those movies are very, very good. I think they're very good adaptations.
Yeah.
I do think we're starting to run into the problem with the adaptive process for Dune, for old Denis, which is that the reason there's so much like weird narrative bullshit in the original
like in the
Dune,
source?
yeah, about Chom and the Landsnecht, or the Landesrad, and the various councils and all that stuff. Like, the reason that stuff exists isn't just like world building for its own sake, nor is it like Frank Herbert being like on acid and being like, well, how does everyone get all the spice? Like, it sets up the dramatic stakes of the events on Arrakis. Like, it contextualizes a lot of why people outside of the planet care about this.
Yeah.
Beyond just like they want the spies. Like, it puts into context the politics and players whose choices are sort of integral to what makes Paul so threatening and shit like that. And so
it's interesting you bring it up because I read the book a long time ago. I'm not a huge big Dune like nerd or fan or convert. I was reading at the same time I was reading a bunch of Isaac Asimov, and I don't know, I liked Foundation more as a concept as a team. But what you're bringing up about the structure, it hits at something, again, feeling like Denis presenting it right, is he meets like the neoliberal individual moment in the way that Paul is such a central focus of the politics of the film in a way that strips away larger macro conceptual concerns of the story.
Well, I think the thing is that the story itself, right, is kind of taking this position that like there are all these broader structural things happening that are forcing people's hand and making choices happen, etc. This is all going on, and it's very, significant in whatever way.
I wanted to go back in normally and then go to the fourth floor. And
I think you need to be in the portal to get to the fourth floor. But maybe not.
No, I think I opened a way to get to the fourth floor now, and then I go through the portal and I come back down.
By going up the middle tunnel? Wait, go back. Go down the hallway, turn left, and then turn left again.
I need to open this.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, so it's making this argument that there is all this structural and like historical like it's interesting, right? Like because there's obviously this sort of like neoliberal individualist hero thing going on with Dune, where it's like Paul is an individual is able to change all this stuff.
Also, just
But-
on the sense of this more tangential detail, but like the sense of like making it feel real or having a realist texture is why like Paul's sister is reduced to kind of like a vision or just a talking embryo, which is still like weird in its own way, but it's not the same as like a psychic little girl who stabs the emperor.
Yeah, well, I mean, they just haven't. I think keeping Aaliyah out of the story for now actually it makes a little bit of sense. Well, the thing I was gonna say is like,
I was just kind of mad that Anna Taylor-Joy.
well, she'll be in the next one.
Right.
Let's just take us back to where you were.
Right. Okay.
But like, it is this like centralized like Paul is the one guy doing the thing, right? The special guy doing the thing. And that's obviously a very like neoliberal, great man of history type of situation.
No, because that stairwell just takes me back down.
Can you wait? Hold on, can I see it? I want to try something.
Yeah.
In a very like,
That takes you back down to the third
yeah,
floor.
yeah. In a very classically neoliberal way. This like great man of history thing, but it's also making a simultaneous contention that the existence of the great man is the product of like a ton of systems all acting as designed by their creators
Yeah.
and dictated by sort of
The Bene Gesserit.
the Bene Gesserit, the Empire, all this stuff. So it's interesting to be playing with that. And then I think part of what creates a problem, narratively speaking, for Dune,
You talking about like the story in general or the adaptation?
the adaptation, is that when you don't have a clear like these are the guys who are mad about Paul's bullshit and the way in which his existence jams up the gears of intergalactic trade, and that's not characterized in the plot. And then all of a sudden you get to the end of the movie and they're like, the Emperor's here and there's a bunch of ships that are gonna blow up the planet if he doesn't burn down all the spice, or if he burns down all the spice, and like they're gonna stop him because he's gonna destroy everything. That starts to feel a little bit silly, and you don't get the full sense of stakes.
It's a very narrow conception of the universe, and it is in Denny's, because I'm thinking like Lynch even includes this kind of grandiose galactic council at the beginning of his.
Yeah, I mean, like Lynch does a better job. I mean, the thing is, Lynch does a better job with all the weird shit, but what he doesn't do is this is just here. Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
That's
Go up to the fourth floor
somewhat
portal
vexing.
though, if you
yeah,
can.
I know I can from here. But yeah, like I think the Dune is doing great man stuff.
And then you can jump one more.
Criticism is a little bit interesting. What do you want?
I think there's a great man's cynicism to it. I don't think it's. I don't know. I always felt there's a bit of a fatalism to Doom, as in like, oh, bad rulers are always going to be, and just things are bad.
Well, I think it's like these systems are always waiting for the person who manifests the
I
thing.
want to jump down there.
Okay, so now we're on the
and
fourth
then you want to
floor.
go through the portal
Yes.
and then take the ladder. Okay. Punch him.
I think we want to go through the portal here.
Like,
Like these systems are designed to generate these people, and the people themselves aren't necessarily the actor that changes the universe. They're just the manifestation of all this stuff.
yeah. Herbert was critical of JFK, or he has that quote where he was scared of what JFK was ushering in.
Yeah.
I do think the TV, the mid-century like broadcast television spectacle aspect of TV did turn the presidency into a... It didn't elevate its role in government, but it elevated the public's perception of what a president does and what power there is in the president.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Because even in like a pre-television era, you can see more in the way news was reported on, and just like people's correspondence and stuff, like senators and congresspeople. I feel with like Twitter and posting, I don't know anymore with how shitty the internet's gotten since, but for a moment there, I felt like we were kind of going back towards that direction of more direct interaction, more with our representatives and congresspeople. Okay, go down one more if you can't know. So you have to come through here upside down.
Yeah.
I think you just go through the portal on the 4th floor.
And then come back and do that.
And there should be a hole you can drop down that'll take you here.
Well, let's find out.
I do think Dune being skeptical of like a person as a celebrity or crafted face or culmination of structural forces is in lineage with like Book of the New Sun, something comes to mind. I feel fantasy authors and fantasy fiction was a bit ahead of the curve on like looking at the individual or the hero narrative or the messiah idea, or just challenging the concept of protagonist.
Well, I think it's ahead of the curve. I think it's ahead of the curve only in the sense that like it's so central to what the genre is.
Right, because it's like fantasy. There's more the mythic religious roots or.
Yeah, and it's just like, so the genre is about like legendary heroes doing legendary hero things. And so like
Swords
when that's
and sorcery, you say?
When that's your starting point, like you're gonna sort of get to the sort of subverting and flipping of that more quickly than in other genres where...
Yeah, I feel there's something similar going on with the Western too, where before we even had like the motion picture as art, we had enough Westerns like in kind of like dime magazines, and they were the Pulp Fiction of the post-Civil War era. It's something about deconstructing the West, challenging the mythology of even like, you know, Jesse James. People were re-examining the whole Robert Ford, Jesse James thing since it started, really. Narrative and counter-narrative before you had the larger postmodern movement looking at, you know, modernity through the same kind of skepticism.
So that was the ladder.
Go the other way. Yeah. And then... what does this permit you to get access to that you didn't have access to before? Because those are the gates you open up.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You're supposed to go all the way down the central core, because remember there's that ladder with that one gate blocking it?
Yeah, we have to open that gate.
Yeah. Well...
that's what I'm trying to figure out, is how to get to that.
To that ladder when it's right side up from here in the middle.
It doesn't have to be right side up, but it just has to be get toable.
Well, it needs to be right side up so you can open the gate. There's an extra gate to be opened up still.
Yeah, I mean, I just think this is all like, this is part of the thing that I like about genre fiction and why I take genre fiction sort of seriously, to a degree like annoys everyone around me, is that like, the need to, keep it fresh by subverting the structural assumptions.
Yeah. So you needed. Okay. Yeah. So you need to be here.
I need to be here.
Right side up.
Right side up. So let's see if I can.
I think you go to the fourth floor and then you just drop through. Yeah, you drop through that hole, right? Like, so jump through that hole. Go through there's the fourth floor portal here. Yeah, go through the portal and then just drop back down through the hole.
The hole's not there anymore. Use the portal because it's upside down.
No, yeah, it'll still be there on the floor. It'll be on the floor now instead of the roof. So you can drop back down it.
I don't think so. We'll see.
But
yeah, genre fiction like demands, like to stay alive demands like a constant process of subversion. Because otherwise you're saying the same shit over and over again.
Yeah, even unless you're like a really bad self-published Nazi or something who really is just like wants the tropes. But yeah, even if you're trying to be like, well, I like these older classic elements, let's bring them to a new context. You're still screening them through any subversions, flips, reorientations that have happened between whatever historical moment you're harkening back to and now to make it feel more reevaluated.
Well, and just like, there's no point in writing Tolkien again because Tolkien already did it.
Right.
Right? And then so did like Dennis L. McKiernan and like several other guys. Or we got Red Capote.
Raises evasion hit rate by 4. Yeah, you can remove probably Secunda. Which one's the one that... What's Racunda? I'd replace Racunda.
Okay.
So now he can lower...
No, now he makes our shit.
He's the dodge dude. Well, like now we can raise all our stuff to max. So go down there, yeah.
This is what I'm not sure about.
And then... Oh, okay, go back up, go back up, go back up.
Because this way is only accessible when the world's upside down because of all the boxes.
Well, go to your... Yeah, go to the other hallway. There's a way down. Drop down.
Oops, forgot to heal. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Yeah, I think of Pale Rider, the Clint Eastwood 80s Western, in that it's updating Shane and how much it is of the moment a pro-labor thing in the 80s and kind of adding in that context during the Reagan era and the austerity era of a sort of like harkening back to like community in a way you don't see in earlier Westerns. It's more conscious of the post-Nixon politics of the world, and it's a bit more fear-filled. So even in trying to be like a send-up to Shane, it's an escapable from like that moment in time. Like the aura, as Ben Hameen would say, go down that ladder.
And then, yeah, okay, this is the ladder.
And then there'll be... Open that switch. Cool. Now you should be able to flip the world upside down, use that ladder, drop down into the same thing, and then walk over those 2 barriers. I think that's what we want to do, something like that.
I think so, that's right.
But we got the gate we needed. There's one more gate we still need to get to. I remember even being surprised by the movie Dragon Slayer because it felt like it was trying to subvert something in the 80s, and typically at the time before I saw that movie I just figured like, oh, it's an old fantasy movie, it's going to be more traditional in its aims and approaches.
Baphomet leveled up.
Evil gaze.
What do you want to get rid of for this?
Does Evil Gaze just do the HP reduction?
Yeah, we can also just keep it or get rid of it.
Yeah, I didn't want it when Mr. Ooze was learning it.
All right, let's go Evil Gaze. All right, but Maragion we do really want.
We're getting there.
But yeah, I think with a lot of this stuff, obviously, like, genres that have been around long enough demand, like you're saying, there's like an inevitable contextual turn where, like, what a symbol is and does is just so different.
Yes, Kerba Boy, we got rid of the evil gaze.
Yeah.
I think, too, there's a tendency to assume that there's going to be a stagnant or simple or cliche bent to a fantasy or genre story just because we infantilize it as a consumer object, or, I don't know, the invention of the American teenager cordoned off the fantasy and genre realm into something more childish. Even though historically, I mean, again, the teenager's kind of a post-industrial invention, same with like youth fiction and like the youth genre fencing in of a certain subset of ideas or tropes.
Nice. Bold and tea, that's what we love to see.
Yeah. Good work, D. Hamill's mammal.
Now that's dinner time. I'm gonna decide what to eat for dinner when I get home. Could be anything. Could be anything.
Okay, you got over this. You're just running into these dudes.
There you go, they're fine.
Which do you think gets worse cinematic adaptations, fantasy or sci-fi?
Fantasy for sure. I think there's very few good fantasy movies, whether sci-fi or...
Yeah, I'm trying to think, especially when limiting it straight up, like when I think of fantasy movies, it's usually closer to something magically real than it is straight up swords and sorcery.
Yeah.
If I'm thinking of ones of note, or ones people would say are like fantasy movies.
I think the problem in a lot of those cases is... Okay, so
that's the gate we want to open right there.
I'm trying to figure out what thing we have now that can get us over there. And whether that's a
flip it upside down or go back to the real world, I think.
Okay. But yeah, I think the great triumph of Lord of the Rings is that, like, it's so dedicated to giving its world a sense of verisimilitude and not like overcooking the world building too much. Mm-hmm. Which I think a lot of these movies fall into this trap of, like, trying to justify the fantastical in like a Brandon Sanderson way.
Yeah. I brought this up last night while playing Doom, but my favorite kind of mode of fantasy storytelling, or like, I don't know, I find the most efficient or the world building as haptic consequence to the actual plot. Like, give us details as tensions and anxieties build with like the momentum of the story. You don't have to take a break and set up all this scaffolding. Just let our protagonist run into it.
Yeah, actually, that's to go back to Superman. One of the reviews I've seen that made me feel the most excited about Superman is someone, they were framing this as a bad thing, but I disagree. They were like, it's really great in a bunch of ways. The only problem I have with it is that it feels like the second movie in a series.
Go down again. No, that sounds wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's great because I think that's we don't need to waste time on characters like getting to know each other or learning their dynamic. Their dynamic just plays out in the movie, and then you learn it by watching the movie.
Watching the interaction between them. Yes.
No one's weak to that. That's okay. In that case, I'll just punch everyone.
I think that was a great strength of Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves.
Yeah, that movie's pretty good about just sort of jumping right in.
They never, yeah, and the way that they use the rules and they use the rules in the language of Dungeons and Dragons as like guiding physics to the way the world works. But like the story's not explaining that to you. The story's not telling you like you're watching a movie in which all these rules are derived from a book. And there's no cheeky like haha rolled a natural 20 or a critical failure pun where the camera's ever winked at. But I don't know. I remember seeing the final battle in Honor Among Thieves where they're all in very close quarters with the warlock enemy. And the way they're exchanging blows and trading blows and the sheer frequency at which things are missing and things are hitting, it looks like a battle session in Fast Forward in a really impressive way.
Yeah, I mean the movie does gesture at maybe that's our secret actually.
So you need to get over there somehow.
Maybe that's what we need. But I think that gets blocked off when we go.
Go up one more?
Yeah. I just think that gets blocked off when we go.
Yeah, go up the ladder.
I think that area gets blocked off when we go.
Yeah,
the upside down.
Golden grates pops up.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. But yeah, no, I mean, Honor Among Thieves does have a lot of funny D&D jokes in it that are sort of for D&D people, but they're never like flagged as winkily as you might expect them to be.
Right. The thing I do think of that comes closest or is the most meta in that sense is when the paladin's walking away. But that's less a comment on like Dungeons and Dragons and more a comment on cinematic, just the magic of editing, you know what I mean? Like the dramatic flair of walking off into the sunset and just kind of being able to cut away from that in film being lampooned.
Yeah, but also, I mean...
He's just gonna go over that rock?
I'm just gonna go this way and try this. But also, I mean, like that character himself is like...
Yeah.
A really classic, you're playing D&D and someone's just doing a drop-in character, and so there's just this guy who has all this baked-in lore and a whole deal who shows up, and then you're just like, yep, we all know about this famous guy. Or obviously like the whole oh hell yeah, no, I love your skills, you're keeping them, shut up. Yes.
Nice.
Thank you. The whole but fucking god damn it. Okay, wait.
So we need it to be upside down.
Yes.
Over that one thing.
So I need to go upstairs.
Yes. Turn around.
All right, but this way is cut off.
Yeah.
On this floor.
Good.
When this is... Like this way is cut off when you go this way, because one of those golden grates falls down. But
You can go back this way and you can go up those stairs. Or that ladder.
yeah, and that takes me to the 4th floor. And then
From here.
here, I think.
Well, the gate's gonna be up is the thing. We can walk through a poison spiral all easy. We can't figure out an office prison.
It's very confusing. Oh shit. Well, if Daisoju dies, you have a lot of solutions for that, which is good.
It's going to be close. Definitely heal up.
Yes.
Hey, level 40.
Time. Let's get magic up.
And we don't really care about fog breath.
Yeah, I don't think we need that.
No, we have Matador for that.
Oh damn, okay, so this isn't gonna level up our ice
breath.
skills. We need...
Well, we fully recovered at least. So this gate here, how we open it.
Yeah, okay. So...
Cool if I grab the controller in a moment.
Yes. I just want to try one thing, because I had a mental mapping moment
Okay.
that I thought was right, but then I got distracted.
Chat, for those of you just tuning in, this is TechnoPoverty. Thank you for joining us on this very confused Shin Megami Tuesday. We do this every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Typically, we interweave, Lux has some Derrida on call, as well as some other stuff we do. The whole TechnoPoverty gist is we pair a book with a game, bounce the two off each other, and see what we can discuss with y'all, the chat.
Yeah, there's some more juicy Derrida stuff coming.
No, this dungeon is very much occupied our mental...
Well, we've had this problem of trying to reach big plot lore stuff, and then accidentally getting stuck in dungeons.
Just tornado them. Just tornado them.
Nah.
You have 184 MPs, Mr. Ooze. Just tornado them. Dang, usually that misses. But as we render the space legible through communication and cooperation, I would like to remind y'all we are navigating hell on Mondays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. CST as well. We're in the midst of a bunch of Doom WODs. That is right, the classic 1994 game Doom 2. We've gone off the rails. Jacob and I beat it, and now we're cycling through a whole bunch of custom mods, WODs, total conversions. We're seeing what the community has done with the Doom engine since Doom 2's completion back in '94. We're going to eventually get to Doom Eternal and do a little compare and contrast between the corporate vision of the Doom franchise and the sort of anarchic developers community of Doom diehards still making mods and WODs off the original technology. It's been a fun ride. Of course, we also do screen movies on the Discord to go along with all this. This weekend we're not doing it. We've been a bit preoccupied, but we will be watching Alphaville and Mulholland Drive down the line. Stay tuned for info on that.
And Alphaville's so good.
Yeah. It has a robot that quotes Borges, so it ties right back into where we started with Labyrinth. While also being about a zone or space in which individuals are compelled by the structure to act in ways against their interests, their nature, their wants.
This game is a little Borges-y.
We're definitely navigating labyrinths, yeah.
Well, and like, there's a lot of reference to Kabbalah and the esoteric, and just and to esoterica and mythology in general, and also sort of this running thing of knowledge is sort of this made-up idea.
Right, like in the Library of Babel, the idea that you can find the answer in books, and if the answer is in books, then it's already happened, and that just driving explorers of the library insane when they can't find it, even though there's you have an infinite amount of monkeys on infinite typewriters. One of them has written the magic words that would save the world, allegedly.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's a little Library of Babel. It's a little like, I think it's the other one I'm thinking of is, this is what's vexing me, is,
So we opened this space here, like this is the pivotal travel zone, but
I'm not 100% confident it is though. Like, I think what we need to be able to figure out,
the baseline is we need to find the shop guy, who's not in any of those rooms. They're all empty.
we've checked all these.
Yeah. I think he's in the one where there's a ghost muttering like 1,000, which is near the center of the map, but I think we have to be there in the upside down world to actually see him.
Yeah, there's,
Can you just straight up interact with the door in the upside down world?
I think maybe.
We haven't really tried that.
Yeah, we might need to do a little bit of that stuff.
You probably can find a Library of Babel audiobook for your Commutes 3256. It is a short story, so
Yeah, I think it's in,
We did read it on one of the Doom streams. I'm not sure if I cut that one up for YouTube. No, yeah, I did.
yeah, I think what we need to do is get through here.
But there should be an audiobook version. I don't think it should be any more than like 40 minutes long, really.
Library of Babel is the one where there's a library that has every thing ever written.
Yeah, it's all hexagonal.
Yeah.
And there's a pit in the center that's infinite. But then there's also parts of the library that decay. We haven't really been talking to these guys enough.
Okay, the one who talks to himself. Yeah, I think that
may be it. Are we not?
I think that's what we've been missing, is we need to go talk to
We've just been in
everyone.
murder hobo mode, total antisocial sociopaths about this.
We need to go talk to everyone, and I bet we find the guy with the, we find the collector who has the spoon, and then we use the spoon to,
We give the spoon to that one prisoner that's plotted.
yeah, and then he digs a hole, and we can drop down the hole and get access to an area we can't get to right now.
Matador looking scary low.
Yeah, but these guys are almost dead.
And they miss.
And Baphomet has Mad MP, so just go. Talks to himself, you say.
If you go up one more to the 4th floor.
I just want to make sure we've checked. Okay. So let's go to the 4th floor. Or third floor
You
now.
just make sure you talk to everybody on this floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's just the dude on the top floor and we just haven't talked to him.
But yeah, I mean, one thing about this that is like a Library of Babel parallel that goes towards the Derrida stuff that we've been talking about is like the Library of Babel has that subplot of those guys going around trying to find the correct books.
Yeah.
The books that say
Have already been written.
yeah, and that accurately describe the world. And there's this question that's implicit in that of sort of what constitutes a correct description of the world or an accurate description of the world, and who decides that, and where that comes from, and this whole sort of exploration that this game is doing of power and defining the contours of the world and stuff is very. Oh, god damn it! Okay.
I think you want to go to the fourth floor though.
Don't know that I do, but we can go there and I can use it to come back down.
See if there's a dude to talk to up here, because we haven't really talked to anyone up here. Not that way. Yeah, either of those two. Also, heal up.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll have that when I do
Ouch.
a big heal.
Wow. Quite the move. Yeah.
That's the digging mannequin, right? So you knew this guy.
Rude.
Okay, so yeah, he is below.
So third floor, alright. So we opened up something down here that'll lead us to. Maybe you just talk to him right there? Is that him? No?
No.
Is he over here? Near a hole, try jumping a hole, you may end up somewhere you haven't been.
We've jumped in all the goddamn holes. But we'll keep looking.
Yeah, just keep talking, folks. Maybe he's on the first floor.
I don't think so. I think there are any holes that lead to the first floor. It has to be a down hole.
That sounded threatening.
Nice try, idiot. Okay, a downward facing hole. I believe.
That's right. There's a hole right there.
Yeah, this hole takes us up.
Go down the ladder.
Yeah, maybe we have to go down the ladder. I think we talked to him on the third floor, on the second floor. We can go check.
Yeah.
Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
hey.
The demon I met. Okay then, you did help me.
We'll work on it.
And you should be able to take those ladders all the way back up to the top.
Yeah. Okay, and then we'll see if this solves our little problem of not knowing what to do.
I think it does, because, I mean, we're just going to get that hole dug. The route's going to be kind of clear from here, I think.
That's what I'm thinking, but we've thought we've solved things before and been wrong. So until
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yes. And then just go through the portal to flip things around and jump through the hole.
Yeah. And I'll hand this back to you once we're through the hole.
Oh, through the hole.
Got a little burp there.
Done. What's our all healed up? Yeah.
Check the map again.
Time to beat Mizuchi then. Yeah, here's the map right here.
Okay.
I guess I have to come back around through a stairwell type situation. We're gonna do it. We're gonna kill Mizuchi.
We're gonna kill Mizuchi and then maybe even free these mannequins and
Banish this mirage.
banish this mirage and maybe even get to the next city if we're quick enough. Okay, yes. So on this floor, we're gonna turn and we're gonna see that. Then you hit that button. Now, if you want to be extra careful, we could S-link back to the entrance.
I was gonna say we can save. There's a save point on like the third floor.
Yeah, we could go to the third floor. We could S-link back and then heal, and then come kill Mizuchi after we do that. If we want to just be extra careful.
What element's Mizuchi?
Probably doesn't like fire.
Probably doesn't like fire.
Yeah, I think he's nice because we have one in our party. But the boss versions are, you know. Oh, where does that one go? Oh, another save point.
I want to go back downstairs and oh. Oh yeah.
Well,
this
I think
seems like a big.
This is where he lives. So we have to go through the portal. We should save, and then we can, if you want, return to terminal, go back to Ikebukuro, heal everyone, and then come back.
Let me check that door we walked by on the floor below real quick. And then also, any logos on any of those doors? Nope. No healing or anything. Got
Yeah,
it.
there's no store up here.
Okay. Yeah, let's just lick this real fast. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I figured that was going to be.
Yeah, I'll save, link back, full heal.
And then climb back up.
Yeah.
We can also see if that little guy that we got gets to anyone new.
True. Oh, we can beat these guys. Do we even have space?
No.
That's what I thought. Hey man, I just work for Mizuchi. Not really ideologically committed here, I'm out.
I just want a damn chocolate drop.
So all these monsters are formerly just people from the former world?
No, right? Because we learned about this, that like demons just sort of exist, like above, like behind and below the world.
Just everywhere. They've just been brought out in a more explicit sense.
Yeah.
Instead of the everyday innuendo of being haunted by them. Because you did ask in the past, just like, what do they do all the time when they're just waiting around in these hallways?
Yeah, and that's still the question of like what do they do all the time is still, I think, an open one, because the game situates that like they're around and stuff, but you know, what does that mean?
Just trolling social media.
That's true. Go check the cathedral really quick. Yeah, that's true. The demons are probably just poking around, looking at stuff, and see what Raiju can do.
Oh, you succubus. Where's Mizuchi? A phantom, level 42.
I mean, Raiju and Naga can make succubus. That's not bad.
Oh yeah, not at all. I'm gonna go for it.
But actually, what I might do here. Wait, can you send me? I think the best play here is. God damn it! I just want to do this quickly, just to.
Purchasing an older one or a
Yeah,
better
because
one?
we have one with a bunch of stuff on it.
Yeah, level 29.
Are you sure? Oh, all right.
Now,
And Raiju.
Are you sure?
no.
Set them skills.
Yes, we want flatter. We want Zyanga. Drain attack's not bad. Zon's not bad.
Zio. Well, you have Zionga.
Life Surge is not bad.
I kind of like Life Surge.
Okay.
Yeah, just so we have a huge sponge. Okay.
Are you sure?
There we go. That's a good fusion.
Succubus of the Night Clan, yes.
All right.
Alright.
All right, now let's warp back, get up to that 5th floor, and then save on the 5th floor, and then go fight this guy. Oh yeah, you might want fire. That'll make you weak to ice. Maybe you want to go null ice.
If we go Null Ice, I have it on already.
That might be the move.
Null Fire, Weak Force.
Oh, that's not bad, but... No, I think you want to null ice. I think that's what you want.
We will find out shortly when we get there.
You might want to put Armazuchi in the party, though.
Armazuchi? Yeah. I'll save after during party shenanigans. Yeah, sadly Daisoju, I think you're the one going back. Save, sprint, save, fight.
Well, now we should be able to just get up there really easy, though, right?
Yeah. Everything's open. Shrouded in mirage. All right. Not gonna get a chance to use it. Oh. Nope. Surprised we haven't found any of those moon.
Yeah, there's not been
chests.
any mystical chests here, which has been weird. So I've been asked to think of what is a manga or graphic novel a younger teenage girl would like. I'm trying to think.
Is something is killing the children something that might be interesting?
I don't know that one.
It's Boom Studios, James Tinian. I've been reading Absolute Wonder Woman. That's been fun. Any particular genre preference?
I didn't get any guidance on that.
Cool. Oh, I should flip it back so that.
No, you have to be in the Mirage.
Do I want to save those?
I think the save point will be there.
I don't think so. I don't think I can access it in the upside down Mirage. Yeah, see?
No, I mean, we just saved.
You could tell me secrets? What's his weakness? Sure. But first, a random battle. If they're interested in like cooking or culinary stuff, there's Rare Flavors, which is about a demon going around eating people in search of the best flavors. Yes, I will challenge this strong power. Oh. He is ice. Okay.
Yeah, so fire will be good.
And I have the ice worm on.
You could do Red Capote and get your. That's only for him though.
Oh, just for him?
Yeah. Try it with fire. He hates it. Yeah.
Damn.
You could Secunda him and try to make him really.
Ouch.
I don't need a prayer. He has Media too, so you could just use the cheaper one.
Damn.
I might save his SP because his MP because he's probably gonna Decunda himself at some point.
Yeah. We're in a pretty healthy spot. Nice.
Nice. I think you just hit him.
Yeah. Nice.
That was clutch.
Oh, okay. I thought he froze him, but he's already...
He did, but you right now block enough fire that, or block enough ice that, like, his turn just ends unless he starts popping some kind of turn expander. But right now you have the action economy on your side. There he goes.
Yep. Looking a little weakened there, buddy. Will this do him in? Not yet. Nice.
An exercise for a regular scary
Nice.
demon snake.
Yeah.
You can just pass with that from that. Well, okay.
Okay, I should have just...
That's actually maybe okay. Because now your fire breath will go straight to Mizuchi, so you'll actually get... Oh, it doesn't matter. The guy's dead as hell. The only problem is that Baphomet's not going to get the XP.
Yeah.
We saved the prison.
We saved the prison. They'll be able to continue enslaving people.
You got miasma.
I'm with Gozutinu. Miasma. Now I'm the warden.
Well, you gotta hit them back doors. Wait, are there? Wait, go back in there. There's, well,
I'm gonna save real quick.
fair.
Or not. So, okay.
The game
Guess
says
I-
do not save right now.
Guess
Go,
I-
I guess you can go talk to those guys.
Interesting.
Wait, there's
Was there something? in
there's
the room?
chests.
Are you a human? No, I see. You are the demi-fiend I prophesied about.
Oh, you prophesied me?
Now we can finally escape from this prison. My name is Fukuyomi. You may know it already, but I can see into the near future. I've been waiting for you to come and save us. You, who are both human and demon. You may be interested to know that there is a young man trapped in the other room. It seems he came to see me, but he was also caught. So is your friend. You should see him. I sense a strange energy in him. I am concerned about the other renegades, so I must help him. Again, for serious. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Noodles.
There's a turnaround.
Yeah, there's chests.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Well, it's time to run in a circle, I guess.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Actually, try going back to the room you were just in.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, there's still monsters here. Damn it, that's too bad. We'll go talk to Noodles, I guess, because we have to burn the time anyway. It's the other door, was the...
Gotta get every corner. All right. Oh.
Look who finally decided to show up. Don't tell me you came to save me. Too little, too late, don't you think?
Damn. I'm gonna talk back.
What are you pissed off for? It's not like you went out of your way to help me. It's obvious I can't count on you or our teacher anymore. No one's gonna help me in this world. I
Damn.
have to survive on my own. When this world was created, I heard a voice that told me to search for the truth. The time I had no idea what that meant. While I
Wait,
was
God wasn't just talking to me? I'm not just the special boy? There's
This
others?
isn't something other people can give. You have to find it within yourself. And I open the way without relying on anyone. The Amalin. I'm looking for is in there. An awesome power that'll lead me to the truth.
Oh no.
Hear it. It's calling to me.
Or maybe he'll find power and things will be chill.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yes.
Go look at the door again.
This one?
Yeah. Well, no. I guess I just want to see if it became a save point. But it's just
Nope.
a dead tube.
Just a dead tube.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna get all the stuff from in here. I guess you can go talk to the other mannequins. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll save and then do my little dance for a full moon.
Once more, we mannequins plan to leave the area. Together we will find a way to live without suffering. Let me prophesy your future as a token of my gratitude.
I just press a button and it dispenses fortune cookies at Ginza.
Seems that there is a man waiting for you at Ginza. Go and see him.
Key to remember this for next session.
I mean, we can probably get
Oh,
that done today.
If you'll excuse us.
We just need to save, and then
Get those chests.
get those chests, and we can go over to Ginza.
Are we hurt too bad? No, but we do have Baphomet out of battle.
You can just pop a fire guy. You can just do fire breath at him.
Yeah. Damn.
He said, "See ya." Yeah, get Baphomet or someone else in there at least to get the XP for when you have to inevitably fight stupid guys.
Let's put the succubus in.
Okay, that makes sense.
Let's go do our dumb little dance. So the mannequins are gonna find their own third way,
Yeah. Or fourth way, or fifth way, whatever it is.
fourth way, fifth way. There's the mantra, there's Danilo, and then the mannequins are kind of like the three classes I've seen so
Yeah.
far. I mean, the mantra are in shambles. Didn't Thor just take off and he was like, "See you later"? So
Yes.
I don't even really know if I'm still kind of like I pledged fealty to Gozu Tenno, but Gozu Tenno is dead. Am I really still a mantra?
Well, that's up to you, because I think the mantra.
I just killed
As-
an ex-mantra and freed like the mantra's prisoners, so I'm not really doing their thing, even
Well, as we kind of learn from our spooky lady friend, like the mantra kind of represent a concept, as do the Nilo, and I think enacting that conceptual approach is
if still in play.
the main thing. I wish there was like a moon gem that you could use to just make it be full moon sometimes instead of running in a circle.
No secret item for it. Although we're already back at half.
Yeah, we're almost there. Half lasted a long time. The Succubus' attack animation is cool.
Yeah, the spin slash thing with her wings.
Yeah.
Getting Demi-Fiend slow. Are we getting glowier, or is that just the color contrast with the level?
I'm not sure.
I am curious how Thor will fold back into the Gozu Tenno Tenet thing. If
Thor is a classic figure in Shin Megami Tensei lore. I was reminding myself the plot of the first two. On Pixel Goblins, because we decided to do a fun activity of casting the Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2 movies. And I forgot that in the first one, the American general who hits the button that sends the nukes that creates the crazy post-apocalypse that the game takes place in is General Thorman, who it turns out is actually the demon Thor in disguise.
Thor Man?
General Thorman.
Who would play him?
I think we had Jonathan Barenthal for that. 41.
Yes. More strength. I'm gonna skip it.
Okay.
I'm gonna skip it. I was about to say the only thing I'd maybe replace is Anti-Dark, but Fiend Rising. Alright. So is the moon. I'm worried that we're only gonna open like 3 of the chests before the moon.
You gotta move quick.
So do I not have a healer in party with Succubus is what I'm wondering.
I forget if Succubus is a healer, but if you just use action economy right, you should be able to get this fight without healing. She's just attack.
And electric damage if we need an electric heavy hitter.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, then you can just heal in the downtime menu. Nice.
No skills? Alright.
You got them all. Alright, 7. Actually, you need to get to 8, and then you gotta move quick between those boxes. Just make sure you're right on top of one. Go for it. Sapphire. Next one. Vitality Incense. Nice. Next one. Pearl. Nice. Last one. Got it.
Yes.
Jade.
We have all the riches we need.
All right, now
to
let's
go
go
to
to
Ginza.
Ginza.
Wait. Oh,
Wrong way.
Got turned around
Other door.
by all the dancing. It happens.
Yeah, when you're healed up enough now, you can just punch your way through this.
I can travel to Ginza and then save, right?
Yeah. We should travel to Ginza, save, heal, and then
Find the man.
And then find the man we're looking for.
A powerful barrel. Oh.
Oh man, it's you.
Hey, Hijari.
Out all right. How'd you know I was here? Heard what Hikawa pulled off. Didn't think he'd wipe out the monster completely. That nightmare system. It's deadlier than I could have imagined.
Well, that's why it's got that name.
But I'm not giving up yet. If Hikawa makes a move, he may just find us some clues. Maybe we can figure out where the nightmare system is. Or at least find the maiden who's running it.
The maiden who's running it, right?
Goes underneath
My
her.
teacher?
Meaning I can't do much digging without raising a red flag. You need to find a terminal the Neo doesn't know about.
Well, there's the one at the prison.
Remember those mannequins that were enslaved by the mantra? I heard they're rebuilding the town of Asakusa. There
Oh.
could be a Neo-free terminal over there.
Where is that?
The road to Asakusa might have cleared up, but not enough for me to blast it. Maybe I can get there with this terminal. Shoot, I should just ask the guy right in front of me. You, feel like going to Asakusa? If you could get there first and contact me through the anomaly, my job will be easy. Besides, you're plenty strong. I'm sure you'll make it in one piece.
I'm sure you'll make it you'll make it through One Piece.
I'll tell you how much I appreciate this.
It's only 1,000 chapters,
I'll tell you everything I find out there. So let's stay in touch, alright?
but it's probably cool as fuck.
I'll be waiting. You should check out the tunnel in East Ikebukuro. Garuda's trip will take you to Asakusa.
East
I'll keep
Ekibukuro.
working on this terminal. But you're probably...
I wonder, is that the garage door we were looking at earlier that was locked?
There's a strength door that we can't get through, and then I forget how you get to East Ikebukuro, but maybe it was.
Oh, this is just cruel. We're so much larger than them, too. Wow.
Yeah. We've grown to a status of great power.
We're just big boys.
Why don't we just zap over to Ikebukuro, do some fusion, and then maybe try to see if we can explore? Because I can go a little bit later than usual if you want, because
Yeah.
I don't have Pixel Goblins today.
Get some real meat.
My next thing to do is go home and figure out my dinner plan.
I know, at some point.
I'm not even that hungry because I ate pasta for lunch.
Vroom, 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 vroom. Do a quick save. Mash some dudes. It's either that strength door or that other entrance I was seeing.
Yeah, I think it's probably the other one. All right. Oh, we're one short of Hellbiker. That's too bad. Again, check Taraka. You could always register.
Yes.
You could always register
Oh, that's what.
Daisoju or Matador, and then make Kushinada, and then buy them back. Just make sure you register them because they leveled up a bunch. Just register all of them.
Are you sure? Oh. All right.
Yeah, I would do Daisoju and Taraka. Yeah.
Moderate HP recovery for the party. Nice. Persuades an excessive demon. Low physical damage to one foe. May inflict poison. Good.
You could give her the.
Let's keep it because I was
Yeah, I mean,
liking it.
yeah, I mean, we should bring back. We should bring him back anyway, but.
Oh, true.
But I mean, it doesn't mean we should get rid of it. I mean, it's still good to have. Like, if you want her to be in the party doing big heals. Yeah, I mean, I think that's good. Oops.
Well, I want diorama.
So maybe just do Diorama and Mahama on, or Mahmoud on. I would do Mahama because she's a light coated thing.
Mamadune?
I would do the other one. I would do Mahama on and Diorama.
Are you sure?
Oops.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Nope. You gotta switch taunt. Yeah. Mahama on and Diorama, yeah.
Are you sure?
Now I'm sure, yes.
We should also do some full moon fusions at some point so we can start sacrificing guys to get people extra high level.
Yeah, I have been neglecting those.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm getting Daisoju back.
Are you sure? All right.
Oh wait, hold on, open your thing. Let's see if we can fuse anything else, because it would be nice to have some open slots
Yeah.
for when we go to a new area. Also, you should probably change Magatama's because this one's maxed out.
Yeah, let's put Miasma in.
Oh, that's the new ice one. Great. We can just keep
Maybe this one will teach me actual...
new powerful
Oh
ice
wow, what a
magic.
spread.
Yeah, that one's good.
Alright, let's make some space on our roster.
Let's see if we can find some space.
Welcome
Find some
to
other
the
40s and
Cathedral of
41s.
Shadows, where the
Check Amine Uzume. No.
Almost at the hell.
All 42s. Okay, what about New A?
Yeah, I haven't really been
No.
using your down.
All 42s. Or Suparna. Cool bird.
Yeah. Beautiful bird.
What about... What can Matador do? I haven't been using Matador a lot, but Matador's... No, I guess maybe we just need to get...
Already have
Maybe
it.
we should just go start working our way towards...
42.
Yeah, towards Asakusa and just level up.
All right.
And then I think the east exit is if you go that way and turn left, go out the front and turn left.
I think the east exit is when We're not doing the strength door, right? We're gonna do the other
Yeah.
one. Okay. It is nice that more things are just running from us.
Well, we are a lot stronger. Yeah, then how do you get to Asakusa from here?
There's this exit. Back to the world map.
Now we gotta figure out where to go from here.
I think it's the spot down from here. So if I go over, yeah, this spot.
Oh, right. There's the East Ikebukuro station. Yeah.
Cool.
I think now we should just go till we find a save point.
Yeah, now we have a clear direction forward for next time, and we won't be wandering around like, what did we do last time? Yes.
Great.
Very, very, very informative. Oh.
Oh, okay.
You there. That's, so they say. All right.
Just these guys.
Is that your phone?
It is, and I decline.
Sure.
Okay, we just picked a blob in our extra spot.
Yep.
All right.
We can always dismiss people if we absolutely need to, right? Anything good on the floor?
Yeah, who knows? So we're gonna need light to get through here, but we have lights. Someone has lightoma. We made sure of that. Yeah. So you can just hit that when we get into this place that's dark.
Ooh, is there something all the way back there that I might want? Pretty weak stuff.
Yeah, it's so funny. They just like are like, what do we put some of the wimpiest guys?
Oh, what's all this? What's all this then?
What's all this then? We used to have some of these guys in the party.
Yeah, I like the Kelpies. But they must die by my hand. Oh. It is interesting that there's just weak dudes in this tunnel. Like, what kind of reversion of the language of the game is this? No treasure chest? Dang. I was conned into walking the whole way.
They get you in this game.
Is there a chest on the other end? Should I look? Should I continue
know.
forward?
The choice is yours.
I'm gonna go forward. Is it? Okay.
You're gonna want to cast a
quite
spell.
literally. Okay.
Don't do it, TV.
TV saw the darkness and got scared.
It's gonna go out very soon because you did it with. But now I just do it again. Because you cast it right before the new moon.
Yeah.
That's alright, it's not that expensive. Well, there's that way. Oh, god damn it.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna note this is here.
Yeah, fuck. We can always come back for it.
Yeah.
We're trying to make some kind of progress right now. So there was a chest after all.
I don't think there's anything down there, but if I need to run out in time for a new moon. Oh? A powerful Oni, 4 of them. Is it the 4 horsemen? Is it another menorah fight?
No, I think there's other. I think it's something else actually, but. Oh, there's our save point. Okay. I think we should save.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think we should
have
save
the
and.
chest for next time.
Oh, and this one has the Amala, so you can always
It's a
go back and
straight
get the
up link,
chest.
so we can just heal.
Yeah, and we can also get the chest. I think just save. I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We're gonna be picking it up from in the underground.
Yeah, we kind of waddled our way through the mindfuck maze of holes and floors and gates and grates, and it's been a confusing Shin Megami Tuesday. But thank you all for joining us. We're gonna call it here. Tune in next time as we explore these dark tunnels, and Lux will. What's going to happen? What's going to happen next time?
Hopefully we'll get to Asakusa and we'll finally get to sort of get a broader understanding of the many political perspectives that are at play. Or I guess not even political, but like socio-ethical.
I do appreciate how you've been talking to the Derrida without spoiling too much, if anything. I don't feel anything's been spoiled.
I've been
very
trying-
generous of you for withholding, so thank you so much for that
Trying
courtesy.
really hard because it makes a lot more sense, I think, once all the stuff's on the table.
I'm scared what's going to happen to my friends. I shouldn't have yelled at Noodles, but time cannot be reverted.
It's so true.
We will see where that argument leads us. Until then, y'all take care. We'll be back Thursday with some more Doom wads. I've been sending out some signals into the just outer space, asking for some help as we navigate hell. So we may have a special guest. Why don't you tune in Thursday and see? Until then, y'all take care.